what is an ECU and what is ECU remapping?
Right, so an ECU is an engine control module.
Right. That's an ECM, isn't it?
Or engine control unit.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both
Same
very,
thing, isn't it? It's
very,
the same
the PCM as well, the power control
power
module.
control module, got it, okay.
Or powertrain control module, and they usually have the transmission controller in it as well, which is why they're called powertrain. But essentially it's the brain of the engine, right? It controls the fuel injection, spark timing if it's a petrol. It controls the operation of the car.
Yeah.
It talks to the other body modules like body control, transmission, power steering, whatever, depending on how sophisticated the car is, right? So they came out of the factory with a standard factory calibration.
Yep.
And that standard factory calibration will take into consideration how the car's, it's probably going to be abused. So, and it needs to be serviced at, all the intervals.
Yep.
Described. Most people aren't going to do that.
Right.
So they build a factor of safety into their calibration that will prevent too much warranty work, because that's what kills them, right?
Okay.
Is big warranty claims, engines, transmission. So they build in this factor of safety, which is an engineering term. You can call it like maybe an idiot factor. And what we do is we take up that. So there's 30% sitting on the table. We take that 30% and give it to the owner. Sometimes there's even more, like on a V8 Land Cruiser diesel, a new model one, we can get 50% gains.
Yep.
So with a couple of other upgrades to be able to withstand that. So yeah, that's essentially what ECU does. And when we take that calibration out and edit it and flash it back in and test it on the dyno, that's how we get it right, we get it safe. And if the person uses it as they usually would, like, of course they're going to give it a bit more because they enjoy that. They're usually passionate about their cars.
Yep.
People are usually passionate about cars who get them remapped.
Yep. They
enjoy that power that they could have got from day one. Many people do. They bring us their car straight from the dealer. So
in a sense, the manufacturers have built up this factor of safety right down, well inside the tolerances of the engineering of the vehicle.
That's correct.
So when you're able to unleash the performance potential, it's still within inside the tolerances of the engineering of the vehicle.
Yeah.
So it's quite safe, and yet it can increase performance, whether that's extra torque or extra.
Well, power and torque, they go up together, right? You can't have one without the other. So they're proportionate.
Okay.
And 9 times out of 10, but I don't put my head on the chopping block with it because I can't measure it. But you do get gains in economy, like I've seen 3 litres per 100 k's average across all platforms.
Wow.
But on my Silverado, for instance, my current model Silverado, I've seen from 2100 litres per 100 k's down to single digits, 8 or 9. And that's making like triple the power that it came out of the factory with. It's not a normal build that would do that too, but because I told you before, I can't stop when I start modifying.
Yeah.
But that's not our core business. Our core business is people who just want their cars to go as good as they can when they come from the factory.
Understood. And of course, people watching this video will have seen us having doing a before and after on this Bentley Continental GT.
Yes.
So I'm sure they've been intrigued to see exactly what the difference has been and what that performance actually improvement actually looks like.
That's right, and how, more importantly or more interestingly, how that relates to the Red Book figures, right? What they say, what Bentley claim at the crank for their power and torque will be very different to what we measure at all 4 wheels. So people get mixed up with that, like they get their before and after dyno run and the after figure is not even as much as the claimed figure at the flywheel or at the crank.
Sure.
But if they look at the proportionate gains and apply that back to their whatever the factory has claimed, then they go, oh right, I understand.
It's significant.
So there is some education there.